So a bald, roided out man and an old, mean lesbian walk into a bar and ask Netflix, who's funnier? Well, the answer is neither are funnier, but I think the mean old lesbian has a bit of an edge. And that's what I'm talking about today, boys and girls. It is Ellen Degeneres versus Joe Rogan, Battle of the Not Funnies, and the Netflix specials of 2024. So I've done videos. Z has done a video on Joe Rogan recently, stealing jokes that aren't funny. So that's doubly stupid. Trying to ruin Carlos Mencia's career back then, where brought up the articles and all that stuff, and he did his Burn the Boat special. Came back to stand up for God, I don't know, what was it, 6 years off? I don't know. It was not good. It was not funny at all. A little funny towards the end when he got racist, I guess, but that's about it. And, we were bashing Joe Rogan. Everyone seems to defend Joe Rogan for some reason. Not sure why. So then Ellen Degeneres, the mean old lesbian who got canceled for being a mean old lesbian, somehow gets a Netflix special, because I think they just hand those out to whoever calls them and asks for them at that point. And you guessed it, she does a special about being exactly that, a mean old lesbian. And that was not super funny either. Now, what I would say is, I didn't sit there watching it and being like, wow, this is like actively unfunny. I was just like, this is meh. It's just meh. The whole thing is just meh. And if you were to ask me to compare the two, I would say Ellen DeGeneres. Pretty sure she's funnier than Joe Rogan at this point. Yeah, I would take the lesbian, and it's not even Gay Pride Month. So, and what's funny is I guess everyone else agrees, well, according to IMDb or whatever, Rotten Tomatoes or whatever it is. I don't know. There's a rating out there somewhere in the ether that rates the Ellen DeGeneres special, which I don't even know what it's called. Ellen DeGeneres, thanks for coming, or I'm gay, whatever it is. Who cares? It was 5.3, and Joe Rogan was rated a 4.4 for Burn the Boats, which is hilarious. Because they both suck. They're both not super great, but I would agree. I think Ellen's was a better special, and that's kind of pretty sad for Joe Rogan, because if you can't beat Ellen DeGeneres after being canceled from Hollywood, then oh, that's not great, dude. Maybe just stick to what you're good at, which is podcasting. Yeah, I don't know what's with this year in Netflix. Just having old crappy. I don't know. Was this the year that had the Brendan Schwab thing too with the Gringo Poppy? Dear Lord, I hope not, because that was even worse. That was worse. Joe Rogan's definitely better than that piece of shit. But yeah, I don't get it. Like, comedy specials are kind of not that great anymore. Why not? Like Shane Gillis, Beautiful Dogs, that was amazing. That was a great stand-up special. I'm not sure why people can't match that, or at least get close to it. But Joe Rogan, Ellen DeGeneres, both old and unfunny. Ellen DeGeneres, though, gotta love the lesbian superpower of being better than Joe Rogan. And she doesn't steal jokes, too. It's kind of a twofer. So I'm impressed. I was watching it thoroughly unentertained, but I was thinking in the back of my mind, I'm like, I like this better than Joe Rogan. So, yeah, I don't know if anyone else has watched both. I'm pretty sure these audiences don't cross over a whole lot, but you tell me, if you watch both, is Joe Rogan indeed a worse comedian than Ellen DeGeneres in her old gay age? I think so. And I wouldn't necessarily recommend to watch either of them, but if you're going to, Ellen's got the win for me. So let me know your thoughts. Are either funny? Is Ellen truly the superior comedian? Is Joe Rogan just a piece of crap anymore and just steals jokes and should stick to UFC and podcasting? I think so. But in any case, until then, we're on to the next one.